What is up, YouTube? So, I actually got my test results from Ancestry.com 3 days ago, but I kind of needed a little bit of me time to gather my thoughts and process everything. So, as you know, I am adopted, or I was adopted, and I had a lot of questions about my background, my health especially. So, I'm not going to go into detail about my health traits, but they did turn out pretty good, better than I expected. Even though I don't carry a lot of these traits, that doesn't mean that I won't develop them in the future. But let's hope que no. That's fucking scary. Anyways, a lot of you guys were asking me what came up, like, que soy, like. So I'm gonna share with you my list. I did write it down because like I am recording with my cell phone, so I can't use my cell phone right now. Okay, so obviamente I'm indigenous. Indigenous America, from Mexico, from central and southern Mexico. So in the map, what was really cool is that you get to see how your family migrates. So it started from the Yucatan area, and you kind of see it go down. A ver si no me crucé con, like, bueno, mejor no digo, like, I don't want to offend anybody because I'm like really, really short. And like a lot of people from where I'm from, because like they ended up somewhere in Michoacan, a lot of people where I'm from, like, they're short, but they're not like me short. so like yeah, that was pretty cool. But not everybody's like that, because mi comadre, aunque diga que está alta, she's like 1 inch taller than I am, and she's from it's Chilanga, so whatever. Anyways, back to my list. I am 20% from Spain, which is not a shocker due to the history that my indigenous people suffered with the Españoles. Anyways, 2% Senegal. I don't even know where that is. Like, I know it's somewhere in the east, in the overseas, pero pues, I don't know. 1% Basco, which was crazy because I don't know if you guys ever seen la película de Jaime Camil. It's one of my favorite movies. Se llama Regresa, and his wife is actually from Basco, and so I learned how to say I love you in Basco, which is crazy because here I am with an ancestor who is from Basco. 1% from France. I don't look French at all, so it must be like really, really over there. 1% from North Africa. I was gonna say North America, but North Africa. 1% from Portugal, and 1% from the Congo, and other places where I cannot pronounce, so I'm not even gonna try. But it's like, okay, I'm gonna try. If I say it wrong, no se rían y di no al bullying, and I'm sorry. Cameroon? I don't know. See, I didn't even want to try. But it's Southern Bantu peoples. See, I wrote it right there, but I don't know if you can see it. El de mero abajo. What's that? I'll just stick to the Congo. Speaking of which, I also love the movie The Congo. I don't know if you guys are like movie freaks like I am, but like I've always been drawn to these type of movies, and these type of places. They do say that your DNA remembers, so maybe it was, the part of me that did remember where I came from. So that was pretty cool, but what I did kind of felt let down was that I didn't find any siblings close to me. I think the closest person was one third cousin. That was the closest person who has tried this DNA kit thing. Just one third cousin. And I got like 28.9K fourth all the way through six cousins. I don't even know how far those cousins even are. Like, are they even family? Like, just because we share the same like DNA trait or whatever, or gene, or yo ni sé, pero they're supposedly my cousins, like lejanos. Who knows? I was curious to see if like anybody looked like me and stuff, but all of these third and fourth cousins are all like really light complected, and here I am, the only dark one in this whole pond of light complected people. And but what was very cool about the page was that you can compare your DNA with theirs. So like all of my percentages, like you could compare to their percentages to see if they have any of the same ones that you do and how much more. Most of them actually had more Spain in them than they did Indigenous Americans. So I was actually the highest one so far in that pool of cousins. um, they all had like over 30% Spain and like French like 5% and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool to compare. And we can see each other's trees. What also was a cool thing was that if you don't have like your family there, or they don't do the DNA thing, you could still add them to your family tree, and if there's any records of them, they will pop up. So like I said, I didn't want to know about my biological donors, but I still wrote their names there, like in the mom and dad section, because obviously I can't put my real parents, my adopted parents, I can't put them there. I put the other people there. And what was weird was that their marriage certificate popped up from when they were like 18 and 17, I believe, that they got married in Mexico, and their divorce papers popped up from 2014 that they got divorced somewhere in Texas. Trinity, Texas. Yeah, something like that. So they got divorced there. So yeah, that's I think the only thing that I found from them. But like I didn't want to know anything from them. I was just more curious to see if like I had any like brothers or sisters or close cousins, not third cousins. Todavía te paso unos second cousins, you know, pero I didn't get any hits. Maybe in the future, who knows? Pero yeah, I got a bunch of fourth and sixth cousins that they're probably like so far away from me that ya casi ni somos related. I don't think we're related. Like yeah, past the third cousin. Somebody did ask me if any of these surprised me. Yes. I got surprised with the French one. I got surprised with the Vasco one, and I got surprised with the Congo one. Like I was not expecting. I don't even know what the other ones are. Like the Senegal place, I don't know where that is. But on the Vasco one, like whoa. And I was a little bit shocked that, you know, the Spain was 20%. I was expecting like 10% or less, because like I don't look anything like that. I feel like my roots look more indigenous than they do with anything else. So it was pretty cool to find out, even though I kind of feel bad though, because like I kind of hope that it was consensual, those 20%. Mm. Anyways, so I hope this answers a lot of your questions. And if you are looking to buy this kit, do I recommend it? Yeah, I recommend it for somebody who already knows their family trees, their family history, somebody who's just curious with their DNA, somebody who's just curious with their health, not for finding any lost relatives, because apparently not everybody A can afford this kit, and B would actually do it. But it was pretty cool. I will be trying the 23andMe later on, so stay tuned for that, and I will do a review on that 23andMe, and then I will compare them both my experiences. So thank you for joining me and for listening. And oh, que nervios. So like I do want to find somebody though. You know, I do want to find somebody. So who knows? Maybe I have a lot more luck with 23andMe. Maybe I don't, and you know, it's okay too. I'm okay. I'm okay with not knowing who I was. But it was nice to find out. Now I got it in writing. Bye y'all.